All right. Hello, knockouts. Tonya TKO here. Oh, Lord, the top of my head is cut off. I'm so tired. I'm so tired, but we're going to get it together. We're going to get it together. Let me fix this up. All right. So, listen, we're doing a live book signing today. Oh, Lord have mercy. Listen, you all haven't seen me because I've been working behind the scenes on some stuff out here in Hollywood. And, it's been, oh, 123 got her book. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. So listen, we're getting ready to do a live book signing right now. Ivana has a date with a professor. Ivana, you're too doggone much. You are really like a little sister. You really are. And the first thing she do, jump on the broadcast, is talking about what date she got. It's crazy people out here. All right, so good morning, everyone. Listen, I've been working on very little sleep. Oh, God, I'm trying to get my camera together. I've been working on very little sleep. Good morning. Oh, God, what am I trying to convey out loud? Okay, so good morning, everybody. We're going to be doing a live book signing. I am really backed up because I was on the road for 2 weeks. And then, oh, Lord. I was on the road for 2 weeks, and then for the past week, I was behind the scenes doing some stuff that I can't really talk about. I am putting up some small pictures on Instagram. So if you go over, you'll see that. So good morning, everybody. I know it's early. It's just I had to do this now before I had to get out of here because I'm going to need to be on set in a little while. So right now in California, oh Lord, it's 8:30, but it feels like it's 6:30. But I've been awake since about 5 o'clock in the morning. So what we're gonna do is we're just going to. I feel so tired. Oh God, I want to put my hair down. Let me put my hair down. Oh, all right. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. You know what? It's like when you ask life for something, it's kind of like, like a slingshot. You get pulled back and then boom, you just get propelled forward. So it's like in the pullback stage when everything seems like it's going wrong. That's when you have to prepare yourself for all of the things that you ask for. So what happens is it gets really what do they say? It's quietest before the storm. So it's like you ask for something and then it seems like you're not going to get it, but you got to remain faithful on the inside. And then when it starts to spring forward, it just keeps springing forward. All right. So Snikel was born in a hospital in California. How nice. Ivana would rather date guys her age. Girl, you know what? Find people that you vibe and connect with, who you're attracted to, who treat you the way that you want to be treated, and who you feel you can treat the way they deserve to be treated. Feel for the person on the inside. Like don't give up what's on your list for what is on a birth certificate. You know? Don't give up what's on your list for what's on a birth certificate. All right, what am I trying to do? I need to log into the back end of my account, and then let's get this started. I gotta log into Tonya TKO, and then get the list of everyone that needs to have their book sent out to them. Ivana, how are you doing with your book? And did you ever get Will My Man Be Wealthy to work? Because I remember you were having some issues with your browser. So you never followed up with me on that, but you following up with me about dating professors. So funny. All right, good morning, everybody. We're just getting started, honestly. We're just getting started. So if you're just getting in here, oh Lord. You know what? This is so frustrating. This is so frustrating. I have these complicated passwords and I'm not able to get in, so I have to reset my password. Hey, Sirena. Snickle is doing her morning yoga. What is Ivana saying? I never got it to work. Oh, goodness. You're going to the library today. Okay. All right. Well, keep me up to date, please. Keep me up to date. Oh, I'm not opening the phone lines for you to call me, Ivana, to talk about your dating conundrums. Don't you see? I'm signing books, and I'm really tired. My healing energy is low right now. I need all of it for myself. I ain't listen. No, you talking about some laughing your butt off? Mm-mm. I ain't messing with you today. So listen, you all. Let me tell you something. These people in Hollywood who you think are so tall and so regular sized, these people are they're small and they're skinny. Very, 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 very skinny. Thank you for the love from New Orleans. And Snickle, that M word is apparently a slur. Little people don't like that word. They say it's very offensive. Oh, gracious. So, they're so small and so skinny. So, as you all have seen, God, I can't talk. I don't know how I'm gonna, you know what, but it's like I feel like I just need to defrost. I need to thaw out. Hey, is Dipped in the house? I haven't seen her. You know what? Gabrielle Union is a little shorty too. Um, yeah, she's a little shorty as well, but I she was sitting, from what I remember, she was sitting down when, no, but you see, I passed by her and she was, yeah, I don't know. Don't get me to untruthing because I don't know. I don't know how tall she is, but it probably says somewhere online how tall she is. Somebody look that up and see how tall Gabrielle Union is. I'm trying to change my password, but I'm not getting, it's not going into spam. Where's the link going? God, this is so frustrating. Yeah, I want to work with Gabrielle Union. I want to meet Jada Pinkett Smith. I can't find the thing for the reset of the password. It says wait at least 10 minutes before getting it resent. So how's everybody out there doing? I have been talking to some handsome, handsome men this week. How tall is she? 5'8"? She didn't seem 5'8" when we met. But then, like I said, she was sitting down. But she seems like she would be about 5'8", but she didn't seem 5'8" when we met. But she was sitting down. So, but she was very petite. She was very petite. I can't talk about the handsome men. I cannot. I can't talk about them. When everything is released, I'll be able to talk about them. But I'm talking about from the spectrum, from vanilla to dark chocolate. No, you know what? No, we never got to dark chocolate. But oh God, there is somebody dark chocolate that's supposed to come in to do the interview. So so I'll let you. You all will see. You all will see. You all will see. You all will see. Oh God, I have not gotten this link yet. And oh, here it is. Here it is. I got it. I got it. I got it. I'm glad I did wait. All right. I'm tired. What is Dip saying? I'm trying to do what you're doing then. What you mean you want to do what I'm doing? What I'm doing in what way? I want to know this. All right, so I got a strong password saved. To meet the handsomes. What the H? Your password has been reset successfully. All right, so let's get in and let's start getting some of these books signed. Yeah, I want to meet the chocolate too. But you know what? I will say this. I will say this. Some of you will know who I'm talking about. All I'm going to do is say one word, and some of you will know who I'm talking about. Okay? All I'm going to do is say one word. Are you ready for the word? Are you ready for the word? Are you ready for the word? And then, all right. So the word is, here go Ivana talking about lawyer. What in the world are you talking about? I'm talking about actors. You're talking about lawyers. No. All right. The one word I'm going to say is grapefruit. And some of you will know what I'm talking about. Grapefruit. That's all I'm going to say. Some of you will know. Some of you will know. Some of you will know. Okay, Miss Pink Secrets, do you know? Do you know Miss Pink Secrets? Do you know? Oh, gosh. Okay, so Kelly Cole doesn't know because she's doing a question mark. Okay, so Snickle knows. Snickle knows. Okay. Okay. That's the dark chocolate that's supposed to be coming in. So I ain't saying nothing else. I ain't saying. Then Snickle, don't say nothing to nobody because if they don't know, then they just don't know. Then they not in the know. You in the know, so you stay in the know. You stay in the know. You all are crazy. You all are crazy. Okay. Listen. 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 Yay, yay. Let me try to find my password. You all are crazy. All right. So some of you know, and some of you are guessing and thinking that you're wrong, but that's all I'm gonna say. 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 I would say more, but then that would give away too much. That would give away too much. Okay, so let's get it. So we are in. All right, let's go to the shop area. Okay, all right. So dipped is not sure she knows who I'm talking about, but I think she knows. I think she knows, but she's doubting herself. She's doubting herself. I don't know if this person is married. I haven't done my research because my time to interview him hasn't come up yet. It hasn't come up yet. So far, I've done vanilla, not vanilla vanilla. I would say cafe au latte. Sandra doesn't have a clue, you know? That's, listen, I'm not saying nothing else, nothing, nothing. I wish I could say more because some of these people are so nice and sweet. All right, so let's get it started. Let me get these affirmations books. Yeah. Yeah. All right, so we got 22 orders already. If there's anybody who wants to order this today, you can do that. All right, so we're going all the way back to August 23rd. So the first book that I'm doing is from August 23rd for the name Renata. So Renata, your book is up. All right, you know what? I need to get my... All right. I'm glad I did. Remember I did all of these the last time? I'm so glad I did, but some of them don't have the do not bend thing on it. I'm glad I did this the last time because that saves me time this time. Let me go get my do not bend stickers. Give me 1 second. Oh, Lordy, my bones! My bones! All right. You know what? I will say this, right? I will say this. That stuff that you hear women complaining about in Hollywood, all of it is true. 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 Right now, I'm a little bit stressed because I have somebody controlling my access who wants to get access. And it's a little frustrating. It's frustrating. And men do get paid more because men are paying other men. And they feel like their contribution is more valuable simply because they're men. So all that stuff that you hear is true. It's true. I'm going to tell you that much. All right. So Renata is up first. Let me get this. Let me make sure the... All right. All right. Let's get this party started, right? Let's get this party started quickly. Yeah, you know what, Ivana is still talking about this age gap. You disappeared for a moment, and then you came back. Let me get this thing. Oh, Lord. Here we go. I haven't used this printer. Yeah, Kimon access. I'm talking theoretical access. Access to your girl. It's some people are trash out here. Some people are trash out here. You know? Yeah. It's like some people get off on this whole power trip thing. All right, let's get Renata's book signed. It's like sometimes you like, you like, you just want to do your job. You know what I mean? But people out here, it's awful. All right, Renata, your book is, oh, it's too bright. Renata, your book is signed and your label is printed. Let's get this on your package. And let's get this out. I'm so glad to be doing these because these are so backed up. August 23rd, you know? August 23rd. All right. Ivana is 22. I think she just turned 23, though. Oh, I need to get my bucket. Hold on. Oh! All right. All right. Okay, so Renata, yours is done. Where's the button to update? Why am I not seeing? Oh, here it is. All right. Yes, I'm selling my books today. Are they on a financial sale? They're being sold today, and I'm shipping them today. 34 to 35. You know what? I think your mother just wants somebody who's not trying to use you, you know? Because once you start getting 10 years older than a person or more, you start to get sometimes 10 years younger than some people's mothers. You know what I mean? So I remember the first guy who tried to get with me, who was 10 years older than me. He was just 10 years younger than my mother. So it's like, it's like, you know. All right, next person up. Next person up is Jametta out in Kansas City. So we're going to get Jametta her books. All right. You know what? I may open up the phone lines. You will keep me company while I'm signing books. But not Ivana. Not Ivana. Because I ain't listening to her relationship drama today. I'm not listening. I'm not listening today. Mm-mm. No, not Ivana. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Not Ivana. Mm-mm. Not Ivana. Not Ivana. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Is there anybody else besides Ivana who wants to call in? If you want to call in and you are not Ivana, put up the number 1. Put up the number 1. Put up the number 1. Snickle is an instigator. Dipped is about to make breakfast. Okay, so Chantel. All right. Let me push this back. I don't want people's addresses coming out on the screen. Let me turn it a little this way. All right, there we go. All right. All right, Jametta, your book is coming to ya. It has blueberry pancakes with real blueberries, or are you using them that fake powder? Are you using real blueberries or that dehydrated little blue chips? Let us know, because I want to know how it's really going down over there. I want to know if you got skills or trills. Okay. Oh, she using real. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Let me turn on the phone lines before we do the next book. Oh, where's my radio? Oh, Lord. Where's my radio? Let me see. Oh, here it is. Let me see if this thing got any power left. Let me see if this thing got any power. All right. It does have some power. Last time I couldn't get it to connect, so let's see how it does this time around. I've been on since I was on the road, everything is just like everywhere. I don't know. I haven't organized because the moment I dropped off the trailer, I didn't even get to unhitch it. I had to run down to get on top of this opportunity. And you know what? I'm happy for the opportunity, but it's like control. Unsure. Oh, goodness. Make sure you drink lots of water. I had a friend who used to drink a lot of Ensure, and then he ended up with kidney stones. He was drinking a lot of it because he just wasn't eating. And then he ended up with kidney stones. But then he was also drinking sodas and processed meats as well, so who knows? Who knows? Okay. So let me see if we could get the Bluetooth on. See if the Bluetooth is connected. Oh, the Bluetooth is off. Let's get that on. It says it's connected to the wrong thing. Let me disconnect. Remove device. Because I don't understand why it's trying to connect to two different devices. Okay, so it should be connected to the right device now. I'm starting to get hungry myself. All right, let me get to the area. You see, listen, Chantel, you better use your fingers to dial in very quickly because Ivana is trying to beat you to the punch. Chantel, you better move your fingers quick because Ivana thinks she's slick. She thinks she's slick. Oh my goodness, we haven't had a dust hour in like 2 weeks. That's because I've been on just doing my thing. I don't know what's going to happen. How am I going to, like, going forward, once things get busy, I don't know how I'm going to be able to do all that I've been doing. But you know what? We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. All right. So listen, Chantel, start dialing now. I'm gonna open up the lines. Okay. The lines are open. They're open. Chantel, dial quickly. Dial quickly. Oh my goodness. Hold on. Hold on. We lost the first call. I don't know what happened. We lost the first call, but I didn't hear any sound. Hold on. Let me see if the volume. What the heck? Malik Yoba. All right. Here we go. Hello?
Oh, I made it.
Oh, she made it.
I made it before Ivana.
She made it. She made it. She made it in before Ivana. She got fast fingers. She got fast fingers. All right. So Chantel, who's the one making blueberry pancakes? That wasn't true, right?
No, that wasn't me.
That was somebody else making blueberry pancakes? Okay.
Yes, I wish I was. That sounds so good right now.
I know. She said she was using real blueberries, you know?
No, that's why I was like, ooh, now we're talking.
And you know what the crazy part about blueberries is? when they're fresh, like raw, you open them up and they're not blue inside. But once you cook
Yes,
them,
that's true.
they turn blue. So delicious, so
Mhm.
delicious.
Yes, it's one of my son's favorite fruits, so I always make sure I stock up. So.
Really, that's so nice. It's nice that your son knows about blueberries. You know?
He loves fruit. It's
Yeah, but you know what? A blueberry's not like a regular fruit. You know what I mean? It's like
uh,
it's a little different, like
but
raspberries. You don't always get
yeah.
them. You know what I mean?
But my son is different. He's a little 10-year-old, but his mind is like a grown person. So he has like a
Oh,
different taste than
oh,
his
okay.
friends.
All right. So this book is going to Zakia or Zakia. You never really know how to pronounce it nowadays. You know what I mean?
That's true.
All right. So what are we talking about today?
Um, I wanted to talk to you about how I've been taking your advice on self love, and I took myself out yesterday, and I had a great
Oh,
time.
how wonderful. Where did you all go?
Well, I'm in New York. I went to Caroline's on Broadway because
Oh,
one of the favorite like comedians on YouTube that I follow was here in New York,
oh,
and he was on
nice.
Caroline's, and I was like, you know what? I was waiting for friends to go with me, and I was like, you know what? Why don't I just go by myself
Oh,
instead of waiting for
nice.
people all the time?
Who was
And
the
I had a great
comedian?
time. It was Clayton Thomas.
Oh, wait, Clayton Thomas. He's from YouTube.
Hmm.
He's from YouTube. Oh, okay. How was the show?
Show was great, and they had other comedians that came on and performed as well. The crowd was great, and I had a fun time. I got to meet them after the show, and they were great people.
Nice, nice. I'm so
I felt so good.
happy.
I was like, oh, I went by myself.
With yourself.
I had fun with myself.
Yeah, that's nice. You brought yourself some drinks. Did you get yourself drunk and then take
Oh
yourself home and
yes.
take advantage of yourself?
No, no, I didn't do that. But I did have my drinks though. I had some nice drinks. You know,
Well, that's good. I'm happy to hear that. I'm happy to hear that. So, how long have you been on the self love journey?
it's been a year now.
Oh, okay. What made you decide to go on the journey?
I went through something very traumatic last year,
Okay.
and it really put a lot of things into perspective for me.
Okay.
And starting from there, I was like, you know what? I need to get back to who Chantel is and rediscover myself.
Okay. And how has the
Uh,
journey been so far?
I have been happier than ever before.
All right.
I've learned how to say no to people.
Oh,
I learned to
good.
value myself better.
Yeah.
I thank you so much for that, Tonya, because you've been a great help.
Oh, thank you. How did you find my videos?
It actually popped up on like one of the suggested videos one day,
Mm-hmm.
and it was just like last year, like when everything had started, and I was like, you know what? Let me check this person out and just see. And I just started watching you from then.
Oh, cool. So, what type of other videos were you watching that mine became a suggested?
Basically, I've been watching all your content now, but it's just like I was watching certain videos that you were doing from what was it? The one with the girl that was I can't remember what it was.
Jasmine Island, the one who was on the dance floor, who was assaulted.
I think it was that one. I think it was that one.
Okay, but no, I mean, what type of videos were you watching that mine came up as a suggestion? Like, who were you watching? Or did it just come up as a suggestion
Um, it
randomly?
just came up as a random. It was just a random suggestion because I was watching something that was like more like comedy that was totally different from what the content that was up that they had suggested to me.
How interesting. Okay. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So I wonder how they knew. You may have been doing some sort of Google searches and stuff, and they were like, oh, okay, well, these tags match or something like that.
Right.
Okay. All right. So the next person up is Eddie. But from what I remember Eddie is somebody else. Like Eddie is not a guy. Eddie is really a woman. But
Oh.
no, like she orders under her husband's account. But I don't know what her name is to autograph to
Okay.
her. Um,
Okay.
are the person who orders under Eddie in Marietta? Are you on the broadcast now? You know what? Because I know that this. You know what? Let me search in my email for this email address because if I autograph it to Eddie, you know.
I know my book is on that list somewhere because I ordered on the 26th of August.
Really? Okay, I'm on the 25th right now. Okay, I see Chantel on the 26th. Okay, perfect. Perfect.
Yay!
Yeah, I see that. So you're coming up in about 4. But you know what? Since I got you on the line, we can get yours in now. But let me just search for this person first. Because I
Okay.
know that it is. Uh, I don't know. I'm just gonna autograph it to Eddie because I don't know what else to do. Because I don't see because she's never written to me before. But I remember on the live broadcast, she ordered something and she was like, "Oh, that's my husband's name." But well, maybe the book is for her husband. I don't know. So I'll autograph it to Eddie. You know what I'm
You
saying?
never know.
You know what? You're right. But you're right. Sometimes people, not too many men, um, buy the book for themselves. It really, like men who I don't want to say have feminine energy, but men who are grounded and rooted are on a
Hmm.
journey. Men who are balanced between feminine and masculine, they go on self-love journeys. But other than that, like
Yes.
the men who are tilted to the masculine side, they just do
Hmm.
not go. They just don't self-explore like they could. You know what I mean?
Totally agree. I totally agree with that.
Yeah, and it's a shame because it's like you can't have one half of the population working on themselves and the other half. Cause like you know what?
That's why there's so many people out here who need to learn self love or they need the mental health and they're not getting it because they for whatever reason or society tells them how they have to be.
Yeah, your phone is breaking up. It's like an echo now.
Oh
Yeah.
no. Hear now?
Hold on. Say something else, cause I'm not sure.
Oh, how about now?
It's still kind of messed up.
No.
Yeah, I don't know why though.
I don't know what's going on because I could hear you.
Yeah, no, but it's breaking up and echoing.
Well, I'll just go then so that somebody else could call in. Since my
Oh
phone is
no,
cracking up, I don't know
you know
why.
what's gonna happen when you hang up.
Ivana's gonna try to call it.
Oh gosh. All right, go ahead and hang up. We'll see what Ivana
Okay.
we'll see what
It
Ivana
was
wants
great
to say.
talking to you,
It was great
Tanya.
talking to you too. It was great talking to you too.
Okay.
We'll see
Bye.
if Ivana has anything to say today. Maybe she doesn't. Maybe she doesn't. We'll see. Thank you, Chantel.
Okay.
All right.
Bye bye.
All right. All right. So Eddie, your book is complete. Okay, so Ivana is jogging to the library. Okay. You know what? I seen Ivana on Facebook flipping and tumbling around. I saw that girl up in the air twirling around, flipping and stuff. I'm telling you, I saw her on Facebook twirling around in the air upside down. I really did. I really did. And I was like, what? She was over there tumbling and jumping around. I was like, what? I was like, Ivana, She was over. She had on some little shorts too, with some little booty in the back, and I was like, oh, okay, all right. And she sure was like run in the air and then jump down. I was like, okay, all right. All right. So Eddie, your book is on the way. Let me just complete this order. All right. Oh, damn it. Why am I doing this? Because you know what? Because okay, it's Saturday. I can still get these into the post office. I can still get them into the post office. All right. All right. So Eddie, yours is on the way. Next person up is, let's see. All right. The phone lines are open. The phone lines are open. So let's see. So we have Elise is up next. Somebody call in and keep me company while I'm signing books. Call in and keep me companies. Keep me companies. All right. So we have Elise coming through with a book. Who's going to call in? 323-488-3149. You're on the air live with Tonya.
My name is Tonya. This is Mia calling from Cleveland, Ohio.
Hi, you said your name is Amir?
Mia.
Mia, okay. Hi, Mia.
Hi, how are you doing?
I'm fine. How are you doing?
Doing okay. I was just calling because I see that you guys do show up asking for any questions, and I just got into your channel about 6 months ago,
Oh, cool.
and I'm really, and also, just to let you know, I am a transgender, and I looked at your episode when you had Malik Yoba,
Uh-huh.
and I was wanting just to say something about that.
Oh,
Because I
okay.
know you said something about that. It's like, well, if any transgenders want to call or ask me about something, I said, I was going to call you then, but I was just getting over nose surgery because I had my deviant septum fixed,
Oh.
and I'm still healing. So that's why I'm sounding kind of nausy and stuff.
How did
So I can talk better now and breathe.
How did your septum
Huh?
get deviated, sis?
How did I get it that way?
Yes, because I know the regular way that it gets deviated, but that wasn't what you were doing, right?
No, they said I was born with it. They said I was
Oh.
born with it. No.
Okay.
No.
So you wasn't in the bathroom at the back of the club. That wasn't you. Okay.
No, I ain't one of those. Okay. I ain't no saint, but I ain't one of those.
I mean, but listen, I went to an AA meeting once, and I learned a tremendous amount of compassion for people who are addicts, because they are just like regular people. They just have an addiction. Their mothers, their sons, their teachers, they're everybody, but they just have, the biological chemistry for addiction. So talk to me.
Sure.
Talk to me. I'm sorry you had to witness the comments on that show. That was very embarrassing for me, because I didn't know my fan base was like that, and I'm sorry But
But you,
yeah, go ahead.
I was offended, but I was not surprised because, some people just don't understand our lifestyle coming from a transsexual experience, transgender experience.
Yeah.
And I'll be turning 40 next year.
Okay.
And basically, I'm turning down. So basically what I'm saying is that as far as girls like us, it's a catch-22. So I can understand why some people could be like totally against it and some people can be compassionate towards it, like you.
Yeah.
And so basically when it comes to the story, like when you said, well, we'll make, because I date guys that's so-called straight, what that Malik Yoba type. I date
Okay.
those types,
Okay.
but I prefer not to date those types because
Okay.
I don't like being with guys who get off fooling women, and they could be like, have me on the side, but they have their wife or their girlfriend not knowing what they're doing. So I'm not
Yeah.
really into guys that want to be
So you say so-called
like down
straight.
low.
So you're saying that a man who is with a transgender woman is not straight?
No, I do not consider them straight myself.
What do you
Because
think?
I tell them,
Mhm.
this is what I come to understand.
Mhm.
Especially because I date mostly black guys, but I date white,
Mhm.
Italians, whatever. But the
Mhm.
point is, my appetite is for black. But um, when I do get in a relationship with one that's like a Malik Yoba, I have to make it clear to them that, I am a transsexual woman. I compliment a woman, but I'm not a woman. I
Okay.
don't have babies. I don't bleed. I don't. It's just not to say it's so vulgar. I don't have periods. It's
Yeah.
just some things that I would never relate to as a full blown natural born woman. So
Yeah.
I tell me if I compliment a woman, I'm not a woman. So don't compare me to one. I think it's
Okay.
unfair to a real woman and me being who I am. That's why I tell guys I'm a transsexual woman, not a woman. It's a real big difference.
Okay.
That's why I think I'm proud to be called a transsexual woman.
So what is the difference between transsexual and transgender?
But I just call it transsexual because transsexual is what I grew up where we used to call it stuff, but now they just starting to call it transgender.
Okay.
So that's the PC word to call it now.
Okay. Okay. All
Hmm.
right. So why are you transgender? Why?
Why? Because I've been this way since I was little, and
Why
so I always knew what I was. Huh?
why not just why not just be gay?
Okay, see, this is the difference. When you being gay and when you being transsexual, transgender, or transsexual, you taking yourself to a different level of being gay.
Okay.
Because some gay men like to just be gay and be like a man gay, and
Mhm.
some, as you would call gay men, like to be a woman gay. And I would think that's more embracing your feminine side,
Mhm.
and basically you will want to just represent that in you because that's how you feel, that's how you want to express yourself. And see, like I said, I'm almost 40, so I've
Mhm.
been living this way since I was 13,
Mhm.
and basically I made no apologies of what I wanted to be. When
Okay.
it came to my family, I didn't let them tell me how I wanted to be. And I was raised with a single mother, and I do have four sisters and one little brother. And that's why I tell guys that it's not necessarily true if you grow up with a bunch of women that you become gay because my brother, he's totally opposite. He's
Okay.
straight, he's married, he support me, but he does not go to the gay club. I do shows. He's like, you know what, I respect you, but I just don't want to go to no gay club and have no guy hit on me because that makes me feel uncomfortable. I say, okay, I understand, Michael, because he just don't want to participate in that lifestyle. So I have to respect his choice. But
Okay.
he's 100% straight. He's not. That's why I say I don't think being raised by a bunch of women makes you gay. It's just who you are and what you want to be.
Okay. What are your thoughts and feelings about women? You say natural born women. What are your thoughts and feelings about them?
Oh, I respect women. I think women are beautiful because basically I came from one. And basically, like I tell the gay men and the gay transsexuals who be trying to comfort them, I say basically, if it wasn't for them, you wouldn't be here. Okay, if it wasn't for a straight, so don't act like you're so over and beyond than a woman. So I respect a woman, but like I said, when it comes to like guys like Malik Yoba, is a lot of them like that, and they get off fooling straight women, cisgender women. You know these PC words I'm not really into using, but they like fooling them.
Okay,
Because I
hold on,
was
hold
dating a
on.
guy for almost
Hold on.
like 3 years.
Hold on for 1 second. Hold that thought. Ashley Thompson, you're in Park Forest. Your book is on your way to you. All right? All right. So go ahead.
Yeah, they get off fooling straight women because I guess that's some little secret they could just keep to themselves, not knowing nobody knows. And I don't really like that feeling. So I prefer to be with a guy that's very proud and loud to be who they are and make no apologies for it. Because I used to date a guy. When I once came out, the guy told me, he said, a real man don't let society tell him what to do with his penis.
Yeah.
If he wants to be with a this or that, that's who he wants to be with. He don't let society tell him who he needs to put his,
Yeah.
who he gets his rock off with.
Question. You do not consider transgender women to be women.
Do I consider transgender women to be women?
Yeah. While you're thinking about that, hold on. Think about that for a moment. Hey, Chantel, I got your book up right here, and I'm autographing it now. Okay, go ahead.
Listen, I'm not delusional. I mean, I represent myself as I do like a woman. I am passable to an extent, you know. I mean, I'm not trying to brag about myself, but I do get guys to want me, so I don't get off on that. But the point is, I know that deep inside that I'm just not. I have 4 sisters. I know the difference between a woman and me. Okay, I just know the difference. So I would consider, like I said, I consider myself a transsexual woman or a girl with something extra. But if people don't want us to call ourselves women, I mean, some of us do look like women. We all not Bruce Jenners. We not all just. I'm not saying everybody got to look like the prettiest girl in the world to be a passable transsexual, but everybody, some of us just look the part of a woman. Some of us do. So that's why we call ourselves transgender women.
Right. So, but I'm trying to figure out because your thoughts about transgender women being women, because there's some transgender people who say, I am the gender that I represent as. So, what are your thoughts about that?
The only reason why I have to strongly disagree with that because, okay, if you was born, even if you was to get a sex change, okay, you might have every part of a woman from head to toe, but still there's DNA in your body. If anything go to the hospital and something happens, your DNA is gonna come up as boy regardless. You know, like a prostate and stuff. That's just the scientific of your body. That's the scientific fact of your body.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm not trying to say that you're not a woman because you look like a woman. You got the complete surgery. You are okay. I salute you. I'm not downgrading girls like us. I'm just being reality because I once came across a man. He was very attractive. He was a fireman and stuff. And he must have known my tea. And like I said, I really don't get off guys not knowing my tea. I prefer them to know it because some guys do, some guys don't.
Mm-hmm.
And when I told him, he was like, well, you fine and all, but he says, I'm into vagina. Excuse my language. But he said, I'm into vagina. He was not into like the wig, the look, the breast. He's like into, and when he said it, I was like, okay. Because some men is just into what their body and their mind is attracted to. They're attracted to a natural born woman. They're attracted to the ointments, and not ointments, like decorations of it. You know, they into the whatever, you know, makes them want to be attracted to a woman is that part also, because they know that's part of a woman is a vagina, not a decoration, you know.
Okay. Okay. So you're
So that
saying,
made
so
when
you're
he told me
saying,
that at a young age, that made me realize I had that mentality like other girls, like no, I'm a woman because I look like a woman, I dress like a woman. But when he told me that, that made me realize like, wait a minute, I can't be mad at him because he did explain that he liked it with our hair, everything what I was about, but I was just not what he wanted as sexually, as a person to be with.
how long ago was that?
Um,
How long ago?
Oh, that was about 10 years ago.
Okay.
10 years
So,
ago. And that changed my mindset about me being so gun ho about talking about I'm a woman, I look like a woman. How dare you not think I'm a woman because I do this like a woman, I dress like this like a woman. So
okay.
it made me realize.
So you're saying before 10 years ago, you felt that you were a woman. And then when he said, I like vagina, then you were like, oh, I got to check myself.
I had to check myself because a lot of men was co-signing what I was thinking, like, oh, I'm a woman. Oh, you're a woman because you do. But then I had men compare me to women. The men, the so-called straight men, they would compare me to straight women. Like, okay, well, she's like this, and she's. I'm like, no, 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 no. That's unfair because I'm not a real. I do not birth babies. I do not have period syndrome. Don't compare me to a woman because I'm not that. And that's something that some guys that deal with us, girls like us, that's what makes them kind of confused in the head because they think like we are women, but once they get to be around us and understand that our part is not of a real woman, that's when they get all just spooked and everything. And I guess that's why most guys see girls like us as a fetish and
Mm-hmm.
not a for real thing.
Okay. Okay.
Hmm.
All right. Well, I respect that.
I just, huh?
I respect that. I respect that.
But I'm not downgrading us girls like me because I think we are phenomenal. I do think what Malik Yoba did was kind of brave, and with the what he did with the young transgender girl, I think that was wrong. I think that was very disgusting.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, that happens a lot because as I was growing up, I didn't. Like I said, I'm not no saint, but I did what I had to do to make things get through. But I was not really out there. So most of the guys I was dating was younger. I mean, older than what I was. But
Okay.
that's just something that's part of the transgender experience, especially back in the '90s when you was growing up and stuff like that.
Okay. And so are you regularly employed? Like, do you have like a regular job?
Oh yeah, I'm regular. I'm working now. I'm a hairdresser. I'm living good, feeling good. Everything is good. Only thing I just had that nose surgery and it was just horrible. But
Oh.
everything else was pretty. Everything is pretty decent. Like I said, I got a guy friend.
Hold on,
He's
hold
gonna
on.
up and up with it.
Hold on. Lavetta in Kansas City, your book is on the way to you. All right, go ahead.
Yeah, I have a male friend, but he's up and up with it. Like I said, I like guys who are like Malik Yoba. Be yourself. Be yourself because when it comes to black men, especially because most white girls and Latino girls, Asian girls, they don't have the problems that the girls like us do, the black girls, because um, they're kind of, they lovers that they date, because most white girls date white guys or most Asian, they date their own culture and they're more aware about what it is and how to deal with it. But black men have like a strange way of not knowing their sexuality and not knowing how to express it and be real with it. And they're greedy with it to me sometimes because they want to be this way and that way instead of just being yourself. Be yourself. Because when you're yourself, you more free. And that's
Yeah.
how I always been. And like I said, I'm unapologetic about me being who I am. I make no apologies for it because I'm not lying to nobody. I mean, I tell guys up front what it is if they do or they don't know. But the point is, I just think when it comes to black men, they have like a pressure cooker to be a certain way, so they got to stick to it no matter what. And I think that's just That's a recipe for disaster in my book.
Okay.
You got to be honest. You got to be honest, and that's why I tell guys that mess with me. I'm like, I am what I am, but you are a homosexual. I because my one friend got mad. My ex, he got mad when I told him, I said, well, because he's like, no, I'm I'm a straight guy. I said, no, you're a homosexual that still likes messing around with women. He was
Okay,
like, no,
so
I'm
you
not. I
can so
said,
you
let's be
consider
honest.
men so you consider men who are into transgender women to be homosexual.
Yes, I'm not going to dilute that because this homo means the same.
Yeah, but
We once was the same once about a time.
a transgender woman is not masculine in the least. In the least.
But
Well,
the moral
depending
of
on
the
the
story is
transgender
that we
woman.
was the same once about a time.
Mhm.
Once about a time, we were the same. I'm like I said, they're not gonna give me identity crisis. Like I said, I look like a woman. I represent myself as a woman. I mean, I have no problems being a woman. Represent myself as a transgender woman. But I am in reality about what it is.
Mhm.
And so the point is, that's the point. If you in more reality of what it is, you won't have so many screw ups in your head about how to represent yourself to the world. Because when I just went to the doctor, they was like, ma'am, do you have any menstrual problems? And I had to constantly tell them, I'm a transgender. And one lady at the hospital was like, oh, well, I'm sorry, Miss. I don't want to offend you because some like you be so messed up, they be so offended and so like, rah, rah. I said, no, I'm like, I don't have menstrual. I just don't have it, so why would I be mad? I think we gonna have to realize that we are who we are, and we are different than a real woman. Period. And like I said, I'm not gonna down girls like me because there are some that look just as beautiful as Holly Berry, but we started from somewhere once upon a time that's when we didn't look like Holly Berry.
Okay. Well, you know what? This has
Okay,
been
so
very interesting. I would love to get you to call back in when we do a show about, transgender stuff so that we can get your take because you have a particular point of view and there are other people who have a different point of view. And so I'm learning as
yeah,
I go along and I don't know what is the best way. I just want to be respectful of people's experience and go from there. Like it it really call a transgender woman a woman. It takes nothing away from me. I'm not giving up anything. I'm not losing anything.
right,
That's the way I feel about it personally. It's like, all of these things are labels. This human body is a
right,
temporary meat suit. It's like, so okay, so our human DNA is one thing. On a soul level, listen, we're all attempting to ascend to become female on a soul level. Once you've incarnated enough, you can incarnate as a woman. So it's like I personally I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. So I
it's understandable. I can understand what you're coming from because, like I said, I'm not that down girls like us because I do, like I said, I do consider myself a woman, but I consider myself a transsexual woman, not a
yeah.
woman.
Well,
That's just something I'm proud of having that title.
y-
I'm not going to be, I'm not going to, they're not going to shame me for saying that no, I'm a transsexual woman. I'm proud to say that part. Now,
okay.
or however way if somebody want to say, well, I'm a woman and you can't tell me that. Okay, fine, that's how you want to describe yourself, but I'm going to describe myself as a transsexual woman because, like I just mentioned before, I know who I am, but I make no apologies for it because I just think that you just need to be sometimes live in reality a little bit.
Yeah, no,
It'll
I
make life
feel
a little
you.
bit better.
I feel you. And so you know what? Please turn on your notifications, please. You know what? I'm working on behind the scenes. I'm working on a way to be able to send people notifications via text message. But like I said, over the past few
Hmm.
weeks, I've been just so delved down deep. So why don't you join my mailing list so that when I do the show about transgender, when we revisit this, so that you can call in and give your perspective, because I think your perspective is important, and I think that there is an array of different feelings out there, and I think that if we can all get on the same page, that'll make things a lot easier. But it's like we're all trying to figure our way through this. You know what I mean? It's like you said you're 40 and that you've been transgender since you were 13. So we're talking about 27 years. We're talking about 27 years.
Yeah.
So 27 years ago, what year was it? 27 years. Who out there is 27 and know what year was 27 years ago? Is that 1992 or 1982? I don't know. I don't know. What year, what year were you 13, Nia? Come on, you gotta know this. What year was it? 1992? Okay. All right.
19.
Okay.
It was. It was
Listen.
like in the late 80s. Late 80s.
Listen, they said 92. They're saying 92.
80s.
Look, I'm gonna get your head to hurting this morning trying to do some math on the spot. It's okay. They said 1992. So late 80s, 92. So this is what I'm saying. We've reached a fever pitch right now where people are saying, listen, I refuse to be silent. I refuse to pretend as if I don't exist. I'm here and I'm not going anywhere. So I think that we all have to find a way to get along together. So what do you say to women who are like, no, I am a woman? What do you say to transgender women who are like, I am a woman?
I would, you know what? When they say that, I let them go ahead and be that. But when things come, heaven forbid, if something push come to shove and you have to go to the hospital, okay, let's put it that way, and they have to do certain things to make sure things stay in place and order. They go by the DNA of what you was born as, because basically that's what's going to help you get sick, not by. I mean, it's just the common sense that it's going to wake them up that they're not a woman if they have something done to them surgically or whatever, because basically you're not going to have the same result as a woman or a man. Sometimes women don't have prostate, period.
Okay.
It's a scientific fact.
So transgender women who even get the reconstructive surgery, they still have the prostate up in there?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Oh. I never thought about that.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this question. So transgender women who go through the operation, how do they experience sexual pleasure? Or do they just not experience anymore?
I have friends who have the operation. I'm going to be honest, I haven't had it because it's a personal choice. But some girls my friend who just had it, she said that she didn't have it because it's more complicated than what she thought it would be. It takes almost like a year of recovery. And basically, catch-22, some feel sensations, some don't. But you have to keep yourself, I don't want to get too R-rated, but it's basically you have to keep yourself open down there. So you got to use like a dildo to keep it, It's a process. So it's.
How are you going to walk around with one of those inside of you?
Huh?
How are you going to walk around with one of those inside of you to keep it?
Well,
or are you just going to lay down all day for 7 days with spread eagle with this thing inside of you?
You're not going to make me laugh. My nose is still trying to
Oh, don't laugh your nose back open.
Okay, but the point is, they do have to do that. It's not that big, but they do have to keep I forget the term they call it. It's a dildo. It's a mini dildo, and it keeps you open, but you do have to keep it in you for quite a while, especially after surgery, to keep it in you. So it's a lot to go through, and a lot of girls go through it because they want to be totally A to Z woman, and they are. Once they do that to me, I think once you do that, you could be a woman, but when it comes to DNA. If you were to go to a surgery and have to have appointments to check for, like I said, prostate, that still has to be done like you know, a male part.
So question,
that part would still stay with you.
So you said once a transgender woman goes through the surgery, it's then that you consider them to be a woman.
Yeah, because some men will also consider that too because they got a vagina. And if they got a vagina, I guess some men will feel like, okay, well, she got a vagina, so it's what I want. So basically, if that's what a man would consider a woman, if he's into vagina, he will consider that more of a woman than a transsexual who's pre-op.
Okay, so would you consider a man straight who is with a woman who has had the operation? Would you consider a man who dates a transgender woman who's had the operation to be straight?
That is so tricky. But you know what? I would have to say, so tricky. I would have to say he's straight, but if he knows, now that's the T. If he knows that she has the operation, because some girls, they totally have the surgery, they meet a man and never tell them. Some girls, it's like that, And I guess once the guy found out they can't have babies, then I guess two and two come into their head. They basically realize, like, wait a minute, what's going on? Even some real women don't have babies, so basically maybe if she would have a good conscience, she would just tell that, this is why she became, this is how she became a woman. But we'll consider men like that. It's very some men still feel kind of icky about it. That's why I say I just don't know, because I know one of my stripper friends, she was dating a guy, and she did the surgery, and once he found out, he dumped her because she was not a born woman. So it's really tricky when it comes to that, because some men just think women just is naturally born with that. They don't think they brought it.
So let me ask you. Let me ask you this question: would you consider a woman who is with a transgender woman to be a heterosexual woman or a homosexual woman?
Woman who's with a transgender woman?
Yes. Is she homosexual?
A straight woman?
Yes.
Straight woman?
Yes. Is a woman straight if she's with a transgender woman? Sucking on titties and stuff. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to add that part in. Forgive me.
That's okay. And mind you, if she's a transgender woman who's not had the surgery.
Let's do both. Let's start with pre-op. A woman.
Okay, if they have. Oh, you know what? I had a friend like that too. That happened. So is she
straight?
Like that.
Is she straight over there slapping on big booties, jiggly booties, and sucking on titties? Is she straight?
I don't. When it comes to women, I guess it's such a. I don't think it's a big deal when it comes to women, even in the real world, if they're gay or straight. It's just never a big deal. But I just know when it comes to they was being with a transgender woman and she still have her penis, and I would consider that a straight couple because I know there's a lot of girls that I know who dates real girls, and they are together. Even this YouTuber called Gorgeous Gigi. She's on YouTube, and she's getting married to a lesbian woman, and Gorgeous Gigi. She's a transgender, but she didn't get her sex changed. But
Gorgeous Gigi is transgender. Hold. Gorgeous Gigi's transgender.
Yes, Gorgeous Gigi is transgender. Oh my goodness, you know that. Gorgeous Gigi is transgender. She say it all the time.
Hold on. I think I only saw one video of hers. It was about self-love, but I never watched the other ones. But I remember looking up Gorgeous Gigi, but I don't remember her being transgender. But so you would consider a woman who is with a transgender woman pre-op to be straight?
Having sex like a regular boy and girl, really.
But this person if they have
if they have still the penis. Now, the one who without the penis, I would consider that lesbian affair because I had a friend when I first came out. She was an older girl, and basically she had her sex change, which her girlfriend was a real woman. So I guess that was a lesbian affair, because But when you have transgender who does not have the sex change, and the girl is like a lesbian or a regular woman, you practically having straight sex, just with costumes on, I guess. I guess, not to be rude, but that's the way I would see it. Because I have had girls want to talk to me. I mean, I always get to lesbians. Nothing against, I can tell girls, I think beautiful. I think y'all so beautiful. I see why God made y'all. I see why guys want to do y'all. I think women are beautiful. I really do. I see why guys want to do you. But I just personally, I just don't have. I'm like, when you said it on there yourself, you're like, well, I'm not just attracted to femininity. When you were saying that, I was relaying totally what you were saying, because you're just not attracted to the feminine look, the feminine feel, the feminine
Yeah,
aura of
I don't
something.
know how
So I exactly what you mean.
I don't know how a woman can be straight and she's sucking on titties and slapping jiggly booties and having long hair flipped and flapped in her face. I don't know how she could be straight. Just because the other person has a penis. I don't know. We're gonna have to come up with some other terms because this ain't it.
Well, I don't consider it, but like I just told you before, when it comes to women's and asexuality being fluid, it's never a big deal with the society as a whole, because most men get off having women doing each other. I have guys that want me to do their wives, and stuff. So it's just like it's like that's not the biggest taboo. The taboo is when a man mess with another transgender, or especially when it comes to a black man mess with one. That's the biggest taboo. I mean, that's like a cross and a vampire put together. You just don't know which one is the worst. So basically, you be like, it's just, I don't know why that's such a taboo, but when it comes to women being with women, or women being with a transgender, they would consider that freaky, but they won't consider that like, some guys be like, well, it's still a woman. That's how some straight men would think. They be like, well, he's doing it to a woman that look like a boy, but that's still a woman. Men would see it that way.
All right. I don't even know what to say. All right.
It's just so crazy. That's why I say I just stick to what works for me, and I do like the guy experience, a male masculinity experience, but I just do not like the guys who get off fooling women. That is so that's so bad. I just think guys should just tell a woman, just like when Malik just did. You have to be real. I know it might hurt her feelings, maybe your children's feelings, because a lot of them guys do have children. But you do have to be real to let them know this is something that you indulge in.
Okay,
And and I'm
hold on
very
for one
safe,
second. Hold
huh?
on for 1 second. All right, Raf Reyes, your book is on the way. Next up, we have Adia, then Sandra. And I think I'm gonna. What time is it? I'm gonna have to. All right, I have a little bit of time. I'm gonna try to finish up all of these books. All right. So you
Okay,
know
well,
what?
go ahead.
You know what? Thank you. There are other people who want to call in to
Okay.
follow up on what you were saying. I appreciate you giving us your point of view. You
Okay.
know, all of these conversations help to increase our knowledge base because I don't know everything, and this is something that's new, and we're gonna have to find a way to work it out. We're gonna have to find a way to work it out. All right. Thank you,
Well,
Mimi.
whenever you have this discussion, just give me a call, then I can talk about it.
Can you join my mailing list, please, so that you can get the notification? And
Okay, just tell me.
turn on notifications here. If you go to my website TonyaTKO.com, you can download a free copy of the free Relax MP3. That'll get you on the mailing list. It'll also get you a Relax MP3. And so hopefully that'll also help with your nose pain or whatever's going on with you today. Just
Yeah,
help
because
you
I'm still
relax.
sounding kind of nausy, but it's clearing up. I'm getting better. You did a good job.
Okay,
So
cool.
basically, okay, but thank you so much.
All right, thank you. Have a great day.
Okay, bye-bye.
All right. Okay, so there we have it. Wealth of information, wealth of knowledge firsthand from a person, but then we also have to remember this is one person's lived experience, one person's point of view, and it goes into our bag of knowledge, and so we continue going forward from there. All right, so we have the phone lines open. If somebody could paste the phone number in there. I'm gonna have to do something. I'm tired still. I feel like I need a nap. I don't know if I'm gonna do half of these books today and then the other half tomorrow because I'm so tired. I'm so tired. I feel like I need to get back in bed and just kind of just relax for a little bit because I've been working so hard. And also not only just the physical hard labor but the emotional hard labor as well. Just like really trying to navigate around people who are attempting to control my access with their whims, you know? So that has been kind of difficult. All right, phone lines are open. Somebody call me. I'm going to try to do, let me see how many books I have left to do. So we have Adia's book coming up. And let's get this. All right, so phone lines open. Next person, call in, keep me company. Somebody, I think Dip said she wanted to call in. Didn't she? Dip, you wanted to add something on the subject? Oh, Lordy. Tired. Adia, your book is on the way. I'm hoping that this project that I'm working on right now will lead to many more opportunities because I'm meeting some really good people, just gregarious people. Sandra, your book is coming up now. Come on, call in and just call in. Come on, and all the private conversations people didn't had online. Come on and call in. Come on and call in. You're on the air live.
Hello, Tonya. My name is Sahara, and I'm from California.
Hi, Sahara.
And I was hello. I've been watching your show for a while. I think the topics you discuss are really great and empowering to all women, specifically Black women.
Mm-hmm.
And I was wondering, is there a specific topic that we're discussing at this very moment, or can it be like random?
It's really anything. I'm signing books right now, and the conversation is helping me stay in energy enough to be able to keep going forward because I really just want to turn off the thing and go back into my bed and just get a little bit of rest. But I'm trying to get through, so entertain me. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more books to go. We got Natasha, Mariana, Alicia, Paula, Diana, Demina, Rochelle, and Tamika. Oh, so go ahead. Go ahead. Tell me your name
Okay,
again. I forgot it that quickly because I'm so tired.
no problem. It's Sahara.
Sahara. Okay, perfect.
Yes.
Welcome,
I wanted
Sahara.
to thank you. I wanted to discuss the topic of like unity within the Black community amongst women
Mm-hmm.
because I've noticed like a pattern of a lot of Black women tearing each other down, feeling as if they're in competition with one another.
Mm-hmm.
And it just like kind of struck me to my core one day when I was on my way to work and there's this young African American woman at the bus stop because I take public transportation often, and her hair was kind of like disheveled, and she looked exhausted. And she made a comment. She was like, "Oh my gosh, she looks so pretty." And then I was like, "So do you." And then I just got like this insecure vibe from her, and she was like, "I would look good with that hairstyle that you're wearing." And I was just like, I wonder why she made a comment like that. Like maybe she's not feeling like her best self, just like a little bit of insecurity. So in my head, I was like, maybe if she had more positive reinforcements in her life, she wouldn't feel as if she was ugly or unattractive.
Okay. I'm confused as to what we're talking about.
Oh, like uplifting Black women who may feel insecure or didn't have like a lot of, confidence, just low self-esteem.
I think women in general are just attacked so much from external visuals and internal doubt and
Mm,
oh, you know what, I'm glad we're an hour and 26 minutes into this video because you never know who may be watching your stuff, because I told you I'm working on this big project, and I know the person that I'm talking about now wouldn't watch this for 90 minutes in order to get to this part. So I'm actually working with a person who is trying to tear me down. I'm
okay.
working with a male person who, listen to what
Wow.
this bottom was here. He said that there's something wrong with my personality that puts people at a state of unease and that I don't know how to interview people, etc. And I'm thinking to myself, nigga, I've been doing this 12 years. You fall the F back. People love me. But
Agreed.
to
I know that's right.
get to your point, I think that there are a lot of people who I think that there are a lot
This
of
is
things
true.
that attack the confidence of women, and I think that there are a lot of people who purposefully go out there who try to of women. Because who what would have been like, and then people do it for manipulative tactics as well, to make women buy more products, to make them buy this shapewear. Look at my belly, I ain't wearing no shapewear. So
mm,
they want
I
to
do.
keep you insecure, and because they
Hmm? They sure do.
benefit from your insecurity. But all I can say
Mm,
is, just if you resonate, if you reverberate the vibe out there that you love, and you're accepting love, you will attract people who love
mm,
and who are also accepting love. I find,
agreed.
go if you go out there and give a compliment to any number of women, a number of them will be like, oh no, these old rags, this ratty hair, no.
Exactly. Yes, that has been my experience for sure.
Yeah, you just continue to just keep doing your thing. It's the rise of the feminine upon us right now. The rise of the feminine. So just keep going forward. I don't know what
You,
the young lady on the bus stop was experiencing. You don't know either, and a portion of it
you
is
don't.
is what you're injecting onto the situation from inside of you. So just
Mm,
continue to
mm-hmm.
reverberate love out there, and love comes back. Love comes back.
Do. Peace and love and blessings to you as well.
You're so sweet. Thank you, Sahar.
Welcome. Thank you. Bye bye.
All right. Phone lines are open. We are having a hodgepodge of topics right now. We're discussing any and everything under the sun. If you have a topic you want to discuss and run past us, go ahead and call in. I have 8 more books to sign. I think it's about 8. I haven't counted. I'll count as soon as I finish printing this label. Oh, oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God, I just realized something. I just realized something. I just realized something. I just realized something. And I need, oh my goodness, I need to, yeah, I just realized something and I have to take care of this thing. You know what? I realized, I, something happened in my account. Something happened in my account. And my account was thrown into the negative yesterday. And I needed to dispute this charge. And I needed to do that yesterday, but I was on set all day. But each one of these labels that I'm printing is a new overdraft fee. So I need to stop printing labels because each one of these is I have to call the bank. I have to call the bank and dispute this charge. I probably need to do that right now. Let me do that right now because I should have done that yesterday, and if I would have remembered, then it probably would have gotten I would have gotten ahead of it. So this is going to be the last book that I'm sending out today. Natasha, this is for you. Listen, I appreciate all of you for coming out and having this conversation. Uh-huh. All right. So come through, come through, come through. Ah, this is so awful. This is so awful. Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Yes.
Hi, Tonya.
Hi.
Hi. So, my name is Faith,
Hi, Faith.
and I'm from Boston.
Hi.
So, I just wanted to call and ask a bit about. I mean, I'm really young, and I keep hearing all of this stuff about how Black women need to be hypergamous and like I don't know, like I feel like we're getting so many mixed messages, and sometimes I hear, you should stick to Black guys, and I hear, no, you should date all kinds of other men. But I also see, like, in our community, people who do date out, like, women, like, we get so much pushback. So it always makes you, or at least it makes me wonder what to do. I feel like everything I do or every decision I make is almost like a political statement. Is it just me?
Well, what do you think you should do? What do you think you should do?
Um, I don't. I don't particularly
Your phone, your phone,
think.
your phone. You have to. It's muffled. Are you in the bathroom? Because there's this echo.
Oh yeah. Can you hear me now?
I can, but some of the callers are having a hard time hearing and understanding what you're saying because of the muffled.
Oh, okay. Let me find a better room. I'm
Okay.
sorry. Um. Well, what do I think I should do?
Yeah. What do you think you should do?
Oh gosh. Well, it's hard to make a decision. I'm I'm dating and not really like thinking about the race thing. I'm just like kind of hope it, like, as long as the guy is nice to me, it doesn't matter,
Okay,
right?
so if that's what you think
Or
you
at
should
least that's
do,
what I thought.
why are you doubting what you think you should do?
I don't know. I guess it feels almost like, I don't know. Sometimes I think that I've made the right decision, and then you see, like, you're gonna get some kind of criticism no matter what you do, I guess. I don't
Okay.
know. I guess part of it is wanting approval from your own people,
Okay.
I guess.
Why do you need approval from? Oh, look, you were right. You can dispute it right online. Thank you for saying that because I'm inside the bank thing right now.
Oh, I wish I could help, but I don't. I'm just learning
Hold
about
on,
things.
hold on for 1 second. Hold on.
Yeah.
Okay. So here we go.
Huh?
I'm sorry. I'm trying to file this dispute. So while I'm doing this,
Oh
you can
no,
go ahead and
that's okay.
talk. So listen, it says dispute a transaction. Okay, I think it's gonna do it. Give me just 1 second.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, sorry. So I'm just gonna go
Oh,
through
it's
with this.
okay.
When you keep going, keep talking.
Okay. Are you sure?
Yeah. I can do two things at once. It says
Okay.
fraud
Okay.
transaction claims cannot be submitted online. I must call.
You must call.
Yes. It says it cannot be submitted online. I must
Um.
call.
Um. Um.
Huh?
Are you still hosting, or should I let
Oh,
you go handle your important business?
yeah. Let me go take care of this right now because
That's okay.
yeah, I'm so sorry. I feel distracted and I
Oh,
feel like
don't
I
be.
need to get on top of this right now because
No,
these
it's
overdraft
okay.
fees and then also my account shouldn't I should not have been I should not be overdrafted right now. So,
That's okay.
all right, I'm
I'm
so
glad.
sorry that I didn't give you the attention that you needed.
No, that's okay. I can always come back tomorrow.
Yeah, and so
Or
I'll say this to you. Life is short. You really got to live life by your own rules. What it is that feeds your heart and your soul. You know what I mean? You need to love yourself enough to do what's right for you. Because at the end of the day, all of these people who have these criticisms, where are they going to be when it's time to love you in the way that you need to be loved? You know what I mean? Everybody can't love you in the way that you need to be loved.
yeah, that's true. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Well, thank you
I
for
hope
calling
you
in.
sort out. Yeah, I hope everything works out. I'm sorry about uh, the overdrawing and such.
Yeah, no, but it'll work out because I contacted the company and I told them that they didn't have authorization to run my card. And they
Yeah.
yeah, so I told them to reverse it or I would file a dispute
Mm-hmm.
and it hasn't been reversed. I didn't hear back from them. So I'm just going to file the dispute so that I do what I need to do for me. You know, it's like this is a company that
Yeah,
I've done
no,
business with, but they didn't have I
yeah.
told this so basically I told them I wanted to make a purchase and the purchase was a few $1,000s and they were like, oh, we need payment, and I've been on this shoot, so I haven't been able to coordinate getting the monies into the right position to be able to pay them. And so they didn't have authorization to go forward with the transaction, you know? So let me go take care of that now. And so listen, do what you need to do for you. If you're attracted to a person, they're attracted to you, and they treat you the way you want to be treated, and you feel that you can treat them the way they deserve to be treated, and you're happy, you feel fulfilled, do what you need to do for you. Because Black men do not get better when we coddle them and when we placate them and not expect more of them to rise to the occasion. You know, we've been lazy for too long. So let me get on top of this. I will see you all later. Thank you all so much for the love and support. I will see you all in the next video. All right. Thank you. Good night, everyone. Good night. Good night. Good night.